And we are live. This is January 14th. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be talking about some lottery news stories that are just breaking, that are happening right now, but also diving into your questions and talking about this interview that was just released yesterday, this podcast interview with a lottery winner from the state of Arizona. Now, she claimed, she came onto this podcast anonymously. So we've been telling people, telling you guys that you can do this, and it's absolutely true. You can come onto this show. We can keep you anonymous. We can blur your face. We can blur your whole body, as we did in this last interview. We can disguise your voice, as we did in this last interview. So we, of course, welcome all kinds of people that have won the lottery and major prizes all over the world on this channel in podcast interviews. But many of these people are public and they come out publicly, and that's fantastic. We love that. But if you want to come onto this show and be anonymous, then you can do that. So if you guys watched this last interview with Ashley, who won a Fantasy 5 game in Arizona, I believe it was 348,000 was the jackpot that she won. She's very much into manifestation as well. Did you guys watch this interview? She believes that she manifested this prize, which I find that topic so fascinating and is a very inspiring, interesting interview. What did you guys think of that? If you did watch that interview from yesterday with Ashley, what did you think of that? Hello in Los Angeles, Diana Paredes. Hello to you. Thank you so much for being a member. It's always great to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. Hello, Tim. Waiting for Lawyer Panusis 2 to be on your show. Greetings from Mexico. Well, thank you so much for your support from Mexico. Are you playing Malate? It's a very popular lottery in Mexico, and I really appreciate your support. There's so many interviews coming up on this channel that I'm so excited to share with you. Thanks for all you do. I like the interview with Ashley. Well, Jeffrey Brown, I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you so much. Let's dive into a couple lottery news stories. Houston, Texas is here. I am the lottery jackpot winner, billionaire Mike Brown. Mike Brown, thanks for your support, for your comment, for joining from Houston. And Tanya Shaw, who's a member of this channel. Tanya, thank you so much for being an important member of this channel. Says, wishing everyone luck and blessings playing tonight's Mega Millions from Colorado Springs. Beautiful Colorado Springs. Tanya Shaw, thanks so much. And let's take a look at that, because we have people here playing games all over the world, but let's take a look at a couple of them that are happening as we speak. The Mega Millions for tonight is a massive $95 million annuitized jackpot with a $41.3 million cash lump sum option before taxes. Not too shabby, not too bad. You have to come on to this podcast if you hit that. Let's also take a look at some of these other games, because I know people are playing from all over the world. What is Euro Millions doing? Many of you are playing Euro Millions. It looks like it's to be determined of whether anyone won that game, Euro Millions. Many of you are playing that. And what about the Powerball in the United States? Take a look at that real quick. Powerball, because that's the highest lottery at the moment in the world. And the annuitized jackpot right now, $303 million annuitized jackpot with a $132.8 million cash value lump sum option before taxes. That is awesome. Are you guys playing any of these games? Which games are you playing? If you're playing the lottery, which games are you playing? I know people are from all over the world, but which games are you playing? And also, secondly to that, I'm curious, what's the largest jackpot that you've ever played? Because the largest that's ever taken place for a single payout, at least, was a $2.02 billion prize won in the state of California a couple years ago by Edwin Castro. So if you guys, let me know what's the highest jackpot you've ever played. I am very curious about this. We're going to be pulling up your comments, taking your questions. And I do want to get to a couple lottery news stories too before we do that, because there's some pretty interesting stuff happening. And this is, no, let's check this out. Check this. So Emily Hickox just hit it big, to the tune of $500,000. I believe she's 25 years old in the state of Michigan. That's awesome. And her story, she won, it was a white elephant prize. It was a white elephant prize. And I think she traded so if you're not familiar with white elephant, you basically, you're given names, you're trading gifts. It's around Christmas. And I think she won, if I'm not mistaken, on Christmas. Let me pull this up so I give you the accurate information. Lansing, Michigan, they just announced this. A woman from Indiana received $500,000 winning lottery ticket in a white elephant gift exchange. Michigan Lottery says the 25-year-olds won this $500,000 from a Detroit Lions instant game ticket. She scratched off the ticket on Christmas Day, which is also her birthday. She was expecting to see 50,000, but when she saw the extra zero, she was, and I quote, speechless. So awesome. I'm so happy for her. What do you guys think about that story? Let me know in this live chat if you are here with us. If you are here watching this and it's no longer live, put your comments, your guest suggestions, everything below this video. We still want to hear from you. So let's dive back into this chat before we get to another news story. It's now 10 years tomorrow since Randy Rush won $50 million. $50 million is up for grabs tonight on Max. So you're saying the Lotto Max, which is in Canada, is a very popular game. Please wish me luck, Tim. Hope you are well. Mike Ansel, I do wish you luck. I wish you so much luck, Mike. Thanks for your comment. And I did not realize that. So it'll be a decade tomorrow since Randy Rush won this $50 million jackpot in Canada. And I interviewed him a couple of times. He is such an interesting person. He has been through so much. And he won a massive $50 million tax-free in Canada from Lotto Max. But let me just pull this up because you're not alone. I know some other people here are from Canada. So looks like there we go. For tonight, it says tonight, it says Tuesday, tonight, 50 million Lotto Max up for grabs in Canada. So that would be awesome. And if you win that, you have to come on to this show. As we were just saying, we can keep you anonymous if you wish. If you want to come on, not be anonymous, hey, that's great too. Whatever you prefer. Hi, Tim. Love the podcast here from the UK. I will be contacting you when I win the Euro Millions. Luke, thank you so much, Luke. Thanks for your support from the UK. I cannot wait till I interview another person from the UK. Hello, Tim. Enjoyed your most recent interview. It's one of the few times I've seen an anonymous interview from you, Tiffany Harris. Well, that is because, Tiffany, we just recently started recording interviews with anonymous winners. We've done it before, but it's a kind of a new thing. I've interviewed so many people, but now that we're also bringing people on here who wish to come onto the show anonymously, we're happy to do that. So I've always inspired by you, by your interviews. Black Goddess 888. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your support. Hello in Scotland, medium. Hello in beautiful Scotland. Poland, Ariel. Hello in Poland. Hello from Malta, Europe. Josephine. That's beautiful there. Hello to you. Shamika Jackson, greetings and blessings. Let's try to get caught up. I am way behind in this chat. Greetings from Dallas, Texas. Hello in Dallas. What is the best way to contact your team for winning a significant prize? eSnap, thank you for your question. So if you have won a significant prize and you want to be considered for this show, the best way to be considered is to email my team. The email address is on the about page of this YouTube channel. So email them for consideration. Live from San Diego, have my Mega Millions tickets, baseball 619 in beautiful San Diego. Hello to you. Lotto, Texas with extra. Don't forget to report on Eurojackpot, especially when it reaches 50 to 120 million euros. Robert, absolutely, Robert. Eurojackpot is a very popular game, so we will definitely do that. Thanks so much. I took a nap. 5 numbers came to me in my sleep state for Powerball. I played and didn't hit any numbers. Jeremy, Well, Jeremy, thanks for your comment. I love hearing stories of people that have dreamt about the lottery, dreamt about numbers. Of course, that happened to me. I dreamt about it before it happened in real life. So I find these stories and interview other people, and it does happen to other people, and it makes headlines worldwide. And it happens every single year to other people. It's interesting. Of course, most people that win the lottery have not had a literal dream about it, but many people do. And we hear about it all the time on this podcast and in media. So it's very interesting. If this happens to you, we want to hear from you. Happy Hi Timothy. Happy New Year. Love watching your show. My desire to win Powerball and Mega Millions jackpot and then come on your show. Billionaire 999. I wish you so much luck. Thank you very much. The highest jackpot I played was the biggest jackpot ever of $2 billion, Madeline. So we were asking, or I was asking earlier, what's the highest jackpot you've ever played? And you're saying it was $2 billion. So I assume that's the one that was won in California, the largest ever thus far, because it will be broken eventually. But that was just an amazing win and an amazing jackpot won by Edwin Castro in California. Tim, going to win the Mega Millions tonight. Greetings from Arizona. Joey, thank you so much. I wish you good luck. I wish you good luck. You could be the next person from Arizona, perhaps, to be on this show. We just released an interview yesterday with someone that won the lottery from that same state. Hey, Tim, I got a check for over $50,000 years ago, but it was from an injury. Is that interview worthy? I will not be on when I win the jackpot. Oh, if not, I will be on when I win the jackpot. Well, thank you. Well, you're definitely welcome when you win the jackpot, but we don't have to wait for that. I've interviewed people that have won reality shows, people that have won the Publishers Clearinghouse, people that have won significant money in the World Series of Poker, people that have won all kinds of things, someone that won on Wheel of Fortune. So the fact is, if you've come across sudden wealth in one way or another and you have a story that you want considered, then yes, email my team. We want to hear from you. So thanks so much for your comment. Hello, Tim. Just takes two numbers for me to know in order to win Mega Millions. If there was a way to know, I could definitely win. Barry 3426. Thanks for your comment. Always watching your videos from Missouri. Slow. Well, thank you. I've interviewed one person that won in the Show Me State of Missouri. This Bradley Hahn, who won 10 million jackpot from a scratch ticket. Did you guys see that? That was released a couple years ago. I love what you're doing, Tim. It encourages your audience to not give up and stay the course, knowing it will happen once they continue to take those inspired actions when those feelings come to them. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for your support. Thank you very much for your kind words. I appreciate that. Let's try to get caught up here. Hey, Tim, I want to be on your show. My aunt won the Florida State Lottery 15 years ago. She told me that I was going to win as well. I really wanted to help my family and friends with the millions I win. Shina. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but thank you so much for your comment. I love that plan of helping family and friends. I love that so much, and I wish you good luck. And the fact that your aunt won the Florida State Lottery 15 years ago, if she wants to be on this show, tell her about it. Tell her to connect us. We want to hear from her. Hi, Tim. Reading E Squared as recommended by your last guest, Abundantly Empowered. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I have not read that book, but the last guest on this show, the interview that was released yesterday with Ashley, who very much believes and practices manifestation, swears by this book. And she attributes a lot of her success in life with manifestation, with intentionally trying to manifest something, into this book called E Squared. So yeah, you'll have to let me know what you think of that. I have not read it yet, but it looks pretty interesting. I can't wait to see you in person from New York. I'm manifesting abundance. Renell. Well, Renell, thank you so much for your support from New York. Okay. Tim, do you believe in the manifesting aspect, or do you think it's a coincidence when it comes to winning the lottery? JD Swab 1. Thank you for your question, JD Swab 1. I do not, I mean, I can't speak for other people because everyone that wins the lottery has their own opinion about it. And I've interviewed many people that believe in manifestation and they believe that they manifested their wins, but that's not the case for every person I've met or interviewed. Do I believe in? I mean, I absolutely do believe in manifestation, and I don't necessarily believe in a lot of times I don't necessarily believe it's a coincidence. Is it a coincidence that I dreamt that people dream about things that are so real and then it happens in real life? Is that a coincidence? Is it a coincidence when you're thinking about somebody and then all of a sudden you receive a text message or an email from them? I mean, that happens all the time. Why can't it happen with the lottery? It does happen. So, yeah, that's just my opinion, though. I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. If you're a complete skeptic about that, that's totally okay with me. That's not my purpose here. I'm just being authentic to my story and what I believe. Hi, Tim. Been watching for years. Can't wait to just talk to you about my manifestation. My dad told me in a dream where to go. I am a lottery jackpot winner just like you. I get down funky. Well, thanks for your comment. That sounds like a very vivid dream, and I love your name. I get down funky. Thank you very much for sharing that. I love hearing stories like this. Playing and watching from Kansas, Archie Palmer. Thank you so much from Kansas for joining today. Shout out from PDX, Brian. Brian, thank you. Nice to see you. South Africa is here. No coincidences, only synchronicities. Abundantly empowered. And Yeba Robinson with a very generous $5 super. Yeba Robinson, huge supporter. That is so nice of you. That's so generous of you. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much. Hello, Tim. Did you have some people who assumed that because you were young at the time of your win, you would be irresponsible with the money? Well, Yeba, yes, I did. There were those people. I mean, most people around me were supportive, thankfully, but there were those people, especially, people that didn't know me that just assumed things because I was 21 years old. They just assumed that, hey, that's too young, and how are they going to be responsible with money? So there are those people, and there still are. I'm sure that here I am assuming things, but for other people that win at very young ages, because people win at all kinds of ages, I assume that quite a few of those people have experienced similar things. But that's an excellent question. And thank you so much, Yeba Robinson, for the very generous super and for your question. I really appreciate that. Good day, Tim. Thanks for sharing. Matthew Barnes, good day to you. It's nice to see you today. Thank you very much for all the advice and inspiration. Well, thank you, R.R. Batista. Yeah, thank you very much. And I want to ask you guys, have you ever dreamt about something before it's happened? If so, put your story in this live chat. We want to hear from you. And what is your favorite lottery game if you play the lottery? Which games are you playing? We do want to hear from you. And okay, thank you for these interviews. I learned so much from each and every last guest on your show. New millionaire. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you for your comment, for your support. One question. Nikki has a question. What is your question, Nikki? I also dreamed that I won twice. Lorena D, you've dreamt that you won twice. Thanks for sharing that. If that comes to be, then you know where you have to come tell us all about it. That's right here. We'll keep the microphone warm for you. You are welcome. I'll reach out tomorrow when I win tonight. It says Madara. Madara, I might be mispronouncing your name, but I wish you so much luck. Thank you for the extremely generous super. It really, truly means the world to me. Thank you very much. Blessings to you. And I wish you so much luck and happiness. Thank you very much for your support. My favorite is the Texas State Lotto, says Monique. So we just asked, what are your favorite games? Which games are you playing? And Monique's here is the Texas State or Texas Lotto. Texas Lotto. Awesome. Very popular game. I wish you good luck in Texas. Hello here from Florida, Lottery 888. Hello in Florida. I've interviewed a couple people that have won prizes in Florida, and I know I'm going to be interviewing more. Okay, Tim, I won a good prize on Malate, which for people that don't know, that's a very popular lottery in Mexico. And you're saying, I checked it on the store machine and it wasn't a winner. Later on, I second checked on the official list and my ticket was a winner. I have proof. Any advice? So that's what you're asking. Alois, thank you for your question. So my advice would be, if that were me, I would take that into, I don't know how much you think it might have won, but I would take it, I would contact the lottery office, the place that distributes the tickets, because they should be able to tell you exactly what you should do, because different countries, different states, different places have different rules. And that's the first thing I would do, is contact your lottery office with your ticket and tell them what's happening and see what they say to you. That's what I would do personally. So, but thanks for your question. Can we wear matching hats when I'm interviewed? Nikki, yes, Nikki, absolutely. You are welcome. You are welcome. And we're going to be switching. We're going to be getting some crazy hats on here too, but we will make sure that we coordinate so that we have the same hat. Nikki, thank you very much. And look at this. Archie Palmer with the 199. Very, very generous super. Archie Palmer, thank you very much for your support. Blessings to you. Archie Palmer is a huge supporter, and I love this name, but you're a huge supporter of this channel. I see your comments, and the fact that on top of all of your comments that you are donating to help support this channel just really means a lot. Blessings to you, positive energy to you. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And wish you good luck too if you are playing the lottery. It will be an honor to be on your show. Lorena. Well, thank you, Lorena. It'll be an honor to interview you. Lady Saturn's Oracle with the 199 super sticker. Well, I love Lady Saturn's Oracle with the planet, and I think that's a planet. Amazing. Awesome. So generous. So generous. Thank you very much. I wish you abundance and happiness. Thank you so much for your support. Blessings to you. Blessings and positive energy to you. Thank you very much for your generous super. It really means a lot. I've dreamt of working at jobs before applying. Happened twice. 6 months prior, actually getting the job. Now I'm waiting for those lottery dreams to come through. Yeah, well, I mean, it is so surreal when you've dreamt about something and then it does happen in real life. And every time I meet, well, not every time, but well, I can say safely, like just about every time that I've interviewed someone that has won the lottery, which happens all the time, it's almost always very surreal to them, even if you've dreamt about it, but especially if you've dreamt about it and then it happens, because it's like, at least for me, it just felt like I was living in a movie or something, but it happens. And for me, the lottery dream was one dream of several dreams of dreaming about things before they happen. So I strongly believe in that sort of thing. But if you've never experienced that, then it might be kind of hard to believe. But Tim, I've had 2 lottery winning dreams that felt so real. One was a huge win, like 100 million or more, and one was a smaller win, but about 1 million. Wonder which will come true. Happy either way, abundantly empowered. Well, thank you so much. Those sound like incredible dreams. I wish you luck. Thank you so much, abundantly empowered, for sharing your experience. Because, I mean, hey, I think nobody wants to have a nightmare, of course, but if you have a dream about winning the lottery, what a fantastic, fantastic dream. And you don't need to have a literal dream either to have a chance. But if you do have a ticket, then just dream about it. Just imagine what that would be like. That's part of the fun of playing, but play responsibly, of course, which I'm sure that you're doing, but it's important to do that. What program did you use to pick your winning numbers? Lauren, thanks for your comment. I used the program of, I mean, I used the computer, the quick pick. So that's what I did. I'd never dreamt about specific numbers. So for me, I just felt that a computer generated pick was what I felt best with. And still, if I'm to play to this day, then that's the way I will play. Unless I have a dream about specific numbers or see numbers all the time, like some people do, then I would play those numbers. But it's about what feels best to you. Good amount, Tim. The problem is that I can proof that Malate is. Oh, so you're saying that you believe that Malate is rigged. So, well, I do know it's very popular in Mexico. It's one of the biggest lotteries in Mexico, and that's kind of what I know of it. I interviewed one person that won a significant prize from Malate a couple of years ago, but I have not heard anything about it being rigged or anything, so I guess I can't really speak on that. But I would, first of all, at the moment, I'm not in Mexico, and I'm even if I was, I'm not affiliated with Malate, so I can't tell you the rules of whether that ticket, what you should be doing. I would definitely still consult with that lottery office. That's just what I personally would do. But I understand where you're coming from, and I hope that you're able to learn what to do about that as soon as possible. Happy New Year, Timothy. Hope to win 50 million Oz Lotto in Australia and meet you on your show soon. Wish me luck. Blessed JC, I absolutely wish you good luck. Thank you so much for your support from Australia. And if you weren't on here last week, I did interview the first person it's the first person on this particular show that's won a major lottery jackpot from Australia. And that interview will be coming within the next few weeks, but it was already recorded a few days ago. And I can't wait to interview the next person. And it could be you. Play responsibly, but it could. So I wish you good luck. Washington in the house, hoping for that quick payout from Washington when I win. Definitely intrigued to learn the logistics of after one wins. S. Snodgrass, thanks for your comment. And I wish you good luck. We do cover a lot of the logistics of what to do if you win on this channel. So we do talk about that fairly often. So if you win a major prize or you already have and you want some advice, we're happy to give some insights, but there's plenty of people that are going to be willing to help you. I can tell you that too, that are qualified. Madeline, but make sure they're qualified and trustworthy. It's important. Tim, great podcast. I had a dream in which my friend let me know that she would die. When I woke up and checked her Facebook, I saw that she had passed 4 days earlier. I had no idea. Wow, Madeline. Madeline, thank you for sharing that. That is super interesting. That is very interesting because, I mean, it happens. It happens. Sometimes people dream about people that have passed away. And in this case, it sounds like you weren't aware that she had passed away and then you dreamt about her. So that's, first of all, I'm sorry for your loss. And second of all, I think being able to connect on a spiritual level through dreams is really special and it can be very powerful. And it's a way that I believe that some of us communicate with people that have crossed over. So thank you very much. And I'm sorry for your loss. Thanks for your comment though. Last week, I have matched 3 numbers of the Powerball and 2 other numbers were off by 2 digits only. I was close to winning 1 million. Slow. Wow. That sounds close. I bet that had your heart beating. How did that feel? But if you hit it all, if you hit a major prize, you have to come on here. We want to hear about it. Is it possible to win with the quick pick, or is it better to play the same numbers? Nurse, thanks for your question. Most people do win on quick picks, but most people play on quick picks. But the truth is, people win both ways. I've interviewed people that have won both ways, and that's just the truth of it. Madeline, Tim, I love how humble and grateful you are for the super chats, even though you won a big jackpot. Madeline, thank you very much. Thanks for your kind words and for your support. I mean, I'm not being fake when I express my gratitude for the supers, because it truly does mean a lot. The fact that people believe in what we're doing here and believe in what this show is about, to the extent that they're willing to donate. I mean, it just means a lot. And you might think when you're watching this that, this guy is a lottery winner. He can just throw a bunch of money at this show and this YouTube channel. And that's not what's happening here at all. We run this like there are expenses, there are costs, and we run this, our revenue is from what we make. It's not coming from the lottery or anything else. And so that's just how we run this. But on top of that, and money aside, like, forget about that. Just the fact that people donate truly means a lot. And I'm so grateful and so just overwhelmed with the love that I feel on this channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Tim, all right, so we just answered that. I'm ready to become a sugar mama. Neon the Phoenix is ready to become a sugar mama. Well, she is a member of this channel already. Neon the Phoenix, thank you very much. It's nice to see you. Happy Tuesday today. Thank you, Tim. Your vibes are so inspiring. Diana, thank you very much, Diana, for your support. Great podcast. I had a dream in which, okay, we got to that. And that is really an incredible story. You're brilliant, always listening to your podcast. Well, thank you. Thank you for being here. I can feel that my jackpot is near. Cali Dream. I love your name, by the way. And I wish you good luck. Can we in the US play lottery games in Canada? Gary. Well, Gary, if you are in Canada and you come to the United States and you purchase a ticket in the United States, then the answer is yes. I do know that. All right, any tips on how not to get discouraged on not winning? Draw this. That's a really common question, and you're not alone in feeling discouraged from not winning. My advice basically is, if you can't afford to comfortably, like 110%, be comfortable losing whatever it costs to play, whether it's $2 or however many euros or pounds or wherever you are in the world, if you can't afford to lose that, then just don't play. But I mean, that's my advice. Do whatever you want to do, but that's my advice. Just play to the extent, like, you have to be completely comfortable losing. And like, if my mindset, at least, if I were to play, and this is my mindset before I won, the times that I played and didn't win, my mindset was, well, not this time. My time is coming. That's what I always had to tell myself, or what I told myself. It was like, well, it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. That's just what I always believed. But that doesn't mean you have to do that. But that's the way I thought about it. And I never played if I couldn't afford to lose that amount of money comfortably, where it was still a fun experience to play, because it should be. I like playing Cal Fantasy 5 and Casio Sketch. I think you're saying Scratch, but thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I wish you good luck. I had so many inspiring dreams, or so many dreams come into fruition. Too much to type. Some of them I learned to read and understand thanks to Jose Silva's book. Well, thanks for your comment. Jose Silva is a very interesting. I've interviewed some people that have won major lottery prizes that swear by Jose Silva's teachings when it comes to manifestation and that sort of thing. I don't know if what you think about that, but love your content. Happy year winners. Chanel. Thank you, Chanel. Thanks for being here today. Any possibilities of interviewing a financial guy that will speak on the difference between private banks and the everyday run-of-the-mill banks? Archie Palmer, the answer to that is yes. We there's strong possibility of doing that. And in fact, it's a very interesting question. So I think I think we will do that. And I really appreciate the suggestion. So if you guys have a guest suggestion or a subject that you want us to cover on this channel, let me know in this live chat or by commenting under this video. Do you still play the lottery? If so, what do you play? I don't play very often, but if I do, then it's usually one of the bigger games because I feel that if I were to win again, then that's what I would want to win. Mega Millions or Powerball, because those are the largest games where I happen to be at the moment. I have to stop actively manifesting. I've done enough. I'm now in the phase of show me. I expect the universe to show me my efforts paid off. Rio, thank you for your comments, Rio. I love your show. Well, thank you, emotional intelligence. Look how emotionally intelligent you are. That is just mind blowing. So emotionally intelligent. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate that. Supers are opportunities for us to give and we receive back. Got mad. Thank you, got mad. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of people that believe that. I personally kind of, not necessarily about supers, but I believe that we're all connected. So I believe that by helping someone else, you're helping yourself. But that's what I believe. After you won big, did you get some souvenir as well from the lottery? Keychains, hats, or shirts? I don't remember. I'm sure I did. I know they gave a big novelty check, so I have that somewhere. I don't know about the other things, but it's quite possible. What was the best gift you purchased for yourself? Basically, how did you enjoy your winning? What was the best gift that you purchased for yourself? The best gift. Well, I've always been more about experiences than material possessions. So it would be one of the experiences that I've had, I would say, or it has significant value to me that I just think it's kind of funny that the first thing I purchased was the latest, greatest video game system because I was 21 years old when it happened. But the best gift, in all seriousness, I would say are the experiences, because it's not just material possession. I gain more satisfaction from sharing experiences with other people. Did you take the lump sum or the annuity? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not, so I'm not going to comment on that. But I can say that I have no, I can't say that I have no regrets whatsoever, and I'm very happy with that. I had it, and I can also say that most lottery winners take the lump sum because, well, there's a few reasons. So if you take the annuity, then maybe that's great. Like if you are afraid that it might not be around in 30 years, or maybe the interest rates are just really, really high. So there are pros to that, but most people take the lump sum. And one of the main reasons is that the interest rate, even on a very conservative investment, the interest rate is way higher than on the very, very low conservative, super conservative annuity, typically. Oh, what was that? I had a dream the other night that I was picking my lotto numbers and it was amazing. I know this was a sign that is very close for me. Wow, that sounds like quite a dream. Thank you for sharing that. I'm super excited. I know it's towards the end, but I caught you for the second time. I feel like my luck is getting better. I already know internally I'm a winner, just waiting. Christy, thank you for your comment, Christy. I wish you good luck. Thank you very much. I'm from Canada. Before you had your winning, well, first of all, hello in Canada. Before you had your winning dream, you said that night you asked the universe, you said you're spiritual. So did you have practices, anything before you win? Did you have practices? So before the dream, you're asking, did I do anything to induce the dream? I think, if I'm understanding your question correctly. And the answer, I've spoken a lot about that publicly, so I'll keep it kind of brief, but I was feeling depressed and having to do with finances and sort of lost in my own little world, like kind of hopeless is how I was feeling. And I went into this meditative sleep state, seeking guidance and hope and inspiration and from what I consider to be God or the source that we're all connected to. That's personally what I believe. If you're an atheist or anything else, that's totally okay with me. And I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything, but that's what I did. I went into this meditative sleep state. And that was my intention before the dream. And I didn't intend to have a dream about winning the lottery, though. That's just what happened. We must always believe that we will win. Doubt is not an option. Keep believing. Ruth Joy Muller. Ruth, thanks for your comment, Ruth. And we are running kind of short on time, but I'm going to try to get to all these, as many of these as I can. It's all energy. What we give out, we receive. S. Cower. S. Thank you very much for your comment. Okay. Has anyone interviewed you about your lottery winnings? I'd love to hear that story. Jay Everything. Jay Everything. Yes, so as we speak, I'm writing a book about it. Well, I've been writing a book for years about it. I put it on the back burner a long time ago, but now I'm actually finishing it. So watch for that. But that aside, I have been in quite a few media outlets, and every year I go on quite a few shows and various things. So the answer to that is yes. I have quite a few times. In regards to feeling discouraged, remember it's just a game and games should be fun. Celebrate. Tanya Shah. Tanya Shah. That's right. It should be fun if you play the lottery. It absolutely should be. If it's not fun, then why do it? That's what I think. I've been winning a lot on scratch offs lately, hoping to win a couple of million this way. Broken pews. Well, play responsibly, but it's completely possible. And if that happens, you know where to come and tell us about it. Hi, Tim. This is Kappa Scratcher. I hope you're doing well. Good luck, everyone. Kappa Scratcher. I love that name. I hope you are doing well. And I wish you good luck. Thank you so much. Thanks to your show, I know what lawyer I'm hiring after tonight's drawing before I go on your show for an interview. Christopher, thank you very much. I'm glad that you enjoyed that interview with the attorney on this channel, Kurt Panusis. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Thank you. Pedro, hey, Tim, can't wait to interview with you. I'm still having vivid dreams about winning the lottery. Had a dream last night that I won the California lottery. Pedro, wow. Thanks for sharing that, Pedro. And I wish you good luck. Love. What's up, dude? Jive Cat the Magnificent, who has the best name ever. What's up, dude? Love the mystery interview from yesterday. Yeah, because we kept Ashley anonymous. We blurred her body, we disguised her voice. And so it is kind of a mystery. But hey, I strongly believe in this. Like, if you win a major prize and you want to come onto this show anonymously, we want to host you. We want to hear from you because it's such a unique thing to experience. So, a lot of people experience it every single year. You can look it up. Like every single week, tons of people win. But to share this experience, especially if you just have a story that you want to tell the world, it can be very inspiring for people. And we can definitely keep you anonymous if you wish. What was your favorite gift you gave after you won? Neon the Phoenix with a very generous $2 super, and she's already a member of this channel. Thank you very much, Neon the Phoenix. Huge supporter of this channel. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. What was your favorite gift after you won? The favorite gift that I gave after I won, it would have to be just, I helped a lot of people financially. So I think that felt really rewarding to me to be able to do that to people that I loved and cared about. So I think that would be my favorite gift. So thank you very much. Sending positive vibes to everyone so all your manifestations come to fruition. Christy is coming in here with the positive vibes. I love that. AP, that's a great question about feng shui. Well, I missed the question about feng shui, but It is feng shui, the energy, what little I know of it, the energy of the placement of things. I don't know. That's my misinformed definition of it. You guys can look it up. It's interesting. And I know people, I actually know a family that won a major prize in the Mega Millions who the woman who won it was very much into feng shui. Have you ever thought about doing a short movie about your lottery win? Diana Paredes, thank you very much. I have thought about I have thought about that actually, but it's not something I'm going to be producing anytime soon. But I won't be surprised if someone wants to produce that at some point. In which case, I would be open minded to that. So thank you very much, and thanks for being a member too, Diana. It's always great to see you. Why does California and Florida always win? Well, they have huge populations, so there is that. But yeah, they do win a lot of major lottery jackpots, that's for sure. How do you create an emotion of winning if you've never won anything before? Well, I mean, when I personally meditate, like now intentionally meditate, this isn't what I was doing. At least I didn't even know what meditating was before I won the lottery. But now I find a lot of power and personal like satisfaction in meditating and that sort of thing. And if I want to experience something, then I visualize that I've already I already am that. I already have that. And then I feel what that feels like. So that's what I do. But what do you guys think about that? Do you need to make a you need to make a lotto meditation? Stephanie. Well, Stephanie, thanks for your comment. Maybe. I've never even contemplated that, but hey, if the demand is there, maybe it could be fun. Do you think you can do an interview live so we can ask the winner some questions? Pedro, thank you very much for the suggestion. It's quite possible that I may interview a winner live at some point. We do, of course, most interviews on this channel, all of them previously have been recorded and then edited. So that is what we typically prefer, but I definitely understand the desire to be able to ask questions. So I definitely understand that. And it's not something I'm totally against. So it is possible. When I win, we can do an interview in my mansion. Ben Dover. Ben Dover. All right, Ben Dover. I love that. We can do that. Hello, Tim. How is the potential metaphysical channel? What is the verdict? Heart Chakra Medium. Thank you very much, Heart Chakra Medium, for asking, because I did mention a week or two ago that I am considering starting a second YouTube channel that is just metaphysical. And so that's still where I'm at with it. I really put most of my I don't have a whole lot of free time, and I put most of it into this channel. Like I'm very passionate about this. So whatever happens, like if I create a second channel about metaphysical things, and I have to make sure that this channel is still going to be running at the same capacity with the same quality content. So there's some logistics involved in doing that and making sure that it happens. But it's definitely something that is quite possible. But I guess it hasn't totally been decided. So that's where I'm at with it. Thanks for your question. I can't wait to add gas on your show as the next Lucky for Life jackpot winner. Charisse, thank you, Charisse. I wish you good luck. You'll be interviewing me soon, all the way from Chicago. I won $20,000 so far in the Illinois lottery. My multi-million-dollar jackpot is next. Talk to you soon. Good luck, everybody. Marissa, good luck to you. Good luck to you. I love your energy. Thank you very much. All right, we are just about out of time. I want to make sure. Oh, wow. You currently have one. Yes. So this channel at the moment has 111,000 subscribers for people that are into numerology and that sort of thing. So thank you very much. And yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting. Thank you so much for reading my comment, Timothy, and giving me great advice. It's the best I've ever received. Huge fan. Draw this. Thank you. Draw this. I'm glad to hear that. I'm not sure which advice that you're speaking of, but I'm glad that you have found it helpful, and I'm glad I really appreciate that. Thank you very much for your kind words and your support. Had a lottery winning dream. I tap into that feeling I felt during the dream, sometimes to remind myself my win is on the way. Domi B. I've subscribed since you had 1,000 subscribers years ago. So happy to see this channel doing well. Bend over. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. You are a veteran of this channel. If you've been here since it had 1,000 subscribers, I'm not sure when that was, but it's an interesting thing about a YouTube channel that it is, and if you've never started one, you might not know this, but for me and for a lot of people that have YouTube channels, it is more difficult to get from 0 to 1,000 subscribers than it is from 1,000 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers. And then subsequently from 10,000 subscribers to 100,000. It's all it's kind of like a snowball. And it's really exciting to create. And you don't need to win the lottery to create a successful YouTube channel. In fact, most people that have them have not won the lottery. And that goes for anything in life. Like if you have a dream, then pursue it. Because as they said in Rocky, there is no tomorrow. And quantum physics agrees. It's all the same day. So you can be on the sideline watching things happen, or you can be in the game. And usually being in the game is a little more stressful. It can be like there can be risk involved or something where you have to put in work and you don't really want to be there all the time. But the truth is, if you're on the sideline watching, then it's going to stay the same. And maybe it's comfortable there, but you're not in the game. So get in the game if you have a dream that you want to pursue and take action steps. Dream big, visualize, feel it, and take action steps. That's my advice. What do you guys think about that? About my question on not being discouraged from not winning, recent fan 2, I just learned about manifesting recently. Draw this. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that. One day I was meditating and I saw in my head a friend texting me. A few seconds later, I received her text message, Callie Dream. And I do love your name, Callie Dream. That is so interesting when that happens. And it happens all the time when we dream about things, when we think about something or somebody. The other day I thought about somebody I hadn't seen since childhood, like a long time ago. And then all of a sudden that person popped up in my life later that day. And that type of thing happens to me all the time. And I know it happens to a lot of people watching this. So it's pretty interesting. I think if you could be anonymous, I think you'll have more money in the long run. Yep, me. Well, yep, me. Yeah, thanks for your comment. I mean, that could be the case for some people. I don't think claiming it publicly or anonymously necessarily dictates how things will go with winning the lottery, with maintaining or growing money. I don't think, I mean, it can be a factor, I suppose, but it's not I think even if you claim it publicly, you can do incredible things. I watched the episode where you guest mentions Eileen, a person in her dream and in real life. Then I am in the car and hear a country song and the lyrics "Sweet Eileen" pop up in the song. Wow, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Well, that is pretty interesting. Yeah, so this Kelly Grace Gaddis won a Lucky for Life prize in the state of Washington. And it was an interview that was released on this channel a few weeks ago, but she dreamt about it before it happened. So, of course, I was super interested in speaking with her, and her story is incredible. She dreamt about this clerk named Eileen working at this, it wasn't a Whole Foods, but it was a similar type of store. And it was 2 p.m. and she dreamt the words "Lucky for Life." And then she went into this store and she didn't even know what Lucky for Life was. She didn't know that that was a game. And she saw that and she's like, well, I guess I'll play that one. And she saw the name tag of this person named Eileen, exactly how it was in her dream. And then she won. Is that a coincidence? I find it really, I mean, it's an incredible story. What do you guys think? So I do need, how is your arm doing it? My arm Thanks for asking. My arm is doing much better. I tore a tendon from doing Muay Thai last May, I believe. And it was a long, long journey for anyone that has torn tendons. You know that the healing process is pretty slow. It's not like breaking a bone. I'd rather break a bone any day than tear a tendon. Even though the bones are more painful, the tendons, the recovery is much longer. And if you like doing Muay Thai or kickboxing or running or lifting weights, anything athletic like I do, and then all of a sudden you're out of it, forced out of it because of such a slow recovery, then it's not always easy. But like anything in life, we can shift our mentality and try to make it a positive thing and just heal. And that's what I've done. And now it's finally healed. Your interview with the big winner was great. You asked everything I was wondering about. Great work. Cecil, thank you very much, Cecil. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you so much. Timothy, stop saying such statements. You're healthy. Neon the Phoenix. Well, thank you, Neon the Phoenix. Yes, I am grateful that I am healthy. I'm so grateful because our health, we talk about the lottery all the time on this channel, but your health, my health, it's not to be taken for granted. Health is wealth. That is cheesy and cliche as that is, it is true. I'm a personal trainer who works with injuries. If you lived out here, I'd ask you if you wanted to train with me. Dave MC, thank you, Dave. And it's quite possible that I would. So I love that. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. And I respect what you do too. I have so much respect for that. I love there's a lot to personal training, both physically and mentally. So I love that. All right. So I do need to get going, but thank you guys so much for the very generous supers, for everyone that donated. Blessings to you and for all of the comments. And if I missed your comment, I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't get to most of them, but I try to get to all of them I can. And I'm so grateful for your comments, for your support, for just the love that we feel on this channel. And I wish you good luck if you play the lottery wherever you are in the world. Remember this podcast because we're going to want to interview you. We can keep you anonymous if you wish. Play responsibly, though. Never spend more than you can afford to lose. Have fun. Dream big. Anything is possible. And the last thing I want to say, because we were just talking about this injury I had with my tendon and with some other things, like if you face something in life that's adversity or anything really, one thing that I tell myself that I think is very powerful for me, at least it resonates a lot with me, that it might be similar for you, is that if something happens, you can view it as an obstacle or an opportunity. It's really up to you. How do you view it? How do you perceive it? Is it an obstacle or an opportunity? Flip that in your mind for a second and see how that feels. And then see what you're capable of, because I bet you're capable of way more if you view it as an opportunity. At least you'll feel better. But hey, anything's possible. Thank you guys so much. And I really appreciate your support. And I wish you good luck if you are playing the lottery. We'll see you soon.